Hi there, and welcome to Tfchq.
Hey, I'm on vacation every single day because I love my occupation.
Everybody, this is our second episode. Our first episode was a huge hit. We have a ton of likes, a ton of subscriptions. It is amazing. I think this is going to be the next internet sensation. Let's start with some emails once again. These things have been rolling in. All right. Our first question here is from Emery F. in Chico, California. Oh, we got quite a contingency of fans down there. She says, can you take us through every festival you've been through? The short answer is no. That would take forever. But what I can do for you, Emery, is give you a little hint of what we do. Take a look down below in the comments and you'll see a link to another video and you'll love it. Trust me, check it out. All right, next up is Karen F., also from Chico, California. She says, what piece of TFC art is your favorite? Now that is a good question. I do say that I love our robots. Mecha 9 has a special place in his heart since it's our first robot we built. Disco Bug, right back here, another favorite of mine. So I'm gonna have to say that it's hard to have an exact favorite because there's so many different aspects of them that I love. But good question. Let's see here. Our last question of the day comes from Kathy C. from San Jose, California. She writes in, hi Tyler, love your show. What's up with the monkey? I'm assuming she is referring to this little guy right here. This is a fire monkey, as you can see by his lovely fire-colored fur, his cape made of fire as well, and his cute little bowler hat. He rode in front of my Burning Man bike for many years. He came from my sister, who I may or may not have stolen it from. He was originally covered in white real rabbit fur, so I ripped that stuff off and replaced him with something a lot more decorative. Thanks for the question, Kathy. Next up is a new segment on the show called Look What I Found in the Dumpster. Here at Tfchq, we have a shared dumpster. And it's amazing what you can find in there sometimes. People throw away the darndest things. Now, I don't pride myself as a dumpster diver per se, but if there is something good sitting right on top, I can't help myself. So I'd like to show you a few of the great things that I've scored out of the dumpster. First off, check this beauty out. This is a blue bin, right? These things are great. Store all sorts of stuff. We store our rags in here. I can't remember if I found a lid with it. I feel like I did. Can't seem to find it, so I just put a piece of plywood on top for the meantime. Next up, look at these cute little suckers. Trolls. I mean, come on. Who throws trolls away? This is Branch and Poppy from the movie Trolls. The new movie's coming out this week, I think, straight to digital. Can't wait to see it. Anyways, we love trolls. Love having these guys around our shop. This next one is my favorite personal dumpster score. Look at this thing. Look at that. Holy moly. Open it this way. It slides out, which is a really cool feature, kind of like an Apple box or something. Look at that. Look at the reflection on that. So it looks like it was some sort of, I don't know, shampoos and whatnot, beautifiers. It says multitasking hair beautifier. Oh, there's a whole hair kit, apparently. Anyways, it was empty when I found it. I just got it just for the box. It has a little hole here for some reason. What we do now, if you don't know, our shop candy is SPK Sour Patch Kids. So we buy a bag of that, throw them in there, seal them right up. This is our new Sour Patch Kids holder. And that has been things I found in the dumpster. Hey guys, you know what time it is? It's tool time! So one tool that we use all the time for a variety of projects, especially metalworking, is the handheld angle grinder. Here are a selection of grinders that we use. We have, this one has an abrasive blade for grinding off big chunks of metal, big welds and whatnot. This one here has like a sandpaper type of deal on it for smoothing out those welds after you grind them down. This one here is a wire brush designed for removing rust and even paint. Wire brushes come in different forms. That's called a cup brush. And this one is a flat, it's called a pancake brush or something. As far as other grinding blades or bits are, this is a cutting wheel for cutting pieces. These are really dangerous. These scare me. I cut my arm with one time doing something stupid. Blood everywhere. I'm kind of scared of these now. I just use extreme caution, gloves especially. And this here is called a flapper wheel. It's a bunch of little pieces of sandpaper used for smoothing out welds. I'll show you how a few of these work. So I'm going to show you how some of these grinders work on this robot head. We'll start with the abrasive disc. I've got my ear and eye protection on, as you can see here, safety first, and gloves. This one does have a hole in it, but I don't use my pinky much, so it should be safe. I'm going to grind this edge here. You can see it's a little rough. Pardon the noise. You can see there, I ground down this edge quite a bit. It's not perfectly smooth yet, but this will really take out a lot, so you don't want to go too far. Next up, you're going to want to use the flapper wheel. Now, always best, come here, to unplug before you change the wheel. Usually you push this button on the back of the grinder, and usually you can undo it by hand. You turn it counterclockwise, which releases it. There's also a tool you can use if it's too tight. You replace the disc there. Make sure it sits nice and centered, otherwise it'll be wobbly and it'll not feel right at all in your hand. That feels nice and tight. We plug it back in, and check this out. You're gonna love this. We're gonna turn this little rough area and just to as smooth as a baby's butt. This is 40 grit. It's a little rough, but we'll start with that. Oh man, that is satisfying. Got a nice round edge now. There's a few spots we got to go back and weld to fill it in if we want it to be perfect. But that can be done. It's an older robot, so that's why we build broken robots, because that way it's not perfect. That's how it's supposed to be. Anyways, that's a simple lesson on the grinder, and safety first. Well, I don't know about you, but I think Tool Time was, again, a great hit. So that's our show for today. Just keep in mind this show is evolving every day, getting better and better. And one of these days, nope, that's not funny. So, I don't know about you guys, but I thought Tool Time was once again a great hit. So, stay tuned for more shows in the future, because that's going to wrap our show up for today. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Fire Blanket. For when there's a giant fire in your kitchen, do the right thing. Use a fire blanket. Anyways, take care of each other, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, 'cause I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation. If you don't like your life, then you should go and change it.